Welcome back to beautiful Lake of the Woods. This is the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman, Jean-Paul Tessier, saying get ready for the January edition of the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman right now.
What you wanna see is where we're gonna be. The hot spot. Fish are biting now, gonna show you how. At the hot spot. Birds in the air, wanna take you there. Bring it to you the worldwide way. Doesn't matter the time of day. Set the hook, take the shot. HSO. Hot Spot Outdoors.
Well, welcome back to beautiful Lake of the Woods, and thank you for joining in to this January edition of the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman right here from beautiful Lake of the Woods, the walleye capital of the world, and right now the world's best hardwater fishery. We hope you enjoy the adventures that we've had this month, and as always, thanks for watching.
Took a walk down the street with the chalk that spelled out the names of young lovers. Off by the trees there's a kite in the breeze, soaring above the heads of the brothers. We took the bridge that went over the ridge of the old creek that froze last December. The tracks crossed our path, but we couldn't help but laugh at the trains with the names we remembered from late September. The beach, kick the shoes off our feet, lie on our backs looking upward. The stars out in space put us back in our place and helped me to keep moving forward. You held my hand, fell asleep in the sand, dreamt of a life spent together. And when we awoke and we found that we soaked, well, we laughed it off and blamed it on the weather. It couldn't have been better.
Yeah, and there's another one down there right now. And before I get you back here, buddy, I'm gonna see if I can catch your buddy here. Come on. Oh no, don't tell me I just checked out my minnow!
Did you know that there are as many as 4,000 homeless veterans in Minnesota or at risk of becoming homeless during the year? This is no place to be homeless. These brave souls have fought for our freedom. So we wanted to try to make a small impact by trying to raise awareness and some money to say thank you for your service. Now, we don't have much, but I do have a hairy husband. So we're donating his beard. Yes, his beard. Once we reach the modest goal of $2,500, the beard goes. Please, I beg you, please, Help us help homeless veterans in Minnesota. And me! Find my husband's face again. Shave the beard! Shave the beard! You can find the link at Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman Facebook page. Just search Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman, like us, and click on the GoFundMe link to support Shave the Beard.
Back in the winter of 33, I worked so hard that my fingers would bleed, and I did what I could as a man. The times were hard and the money was short. I never had more than I could afford, and I did what I could as a man. I worked the coal and the steel into my hand, but the nights just seem so long when you work from dusk till dawn, and you wait for that same song to send you off where you belong. And your cycle starts again.
Just another one of those, baby.
Late in the summer of 33, I worked so hard that my fingers would bleed, and I did what I could as a man. The times grew hard and the money was short. We never had more than we could afford, and I did what I should as a man. I placed my money in the New York bank. I soon went under when that ship sank, and I did what I could as a man. But when the batteries died in my pocket watch, I spent my pay on a bottle of scotch, and I did what I would as a man. With the brown paper bag in my hand, 'cause the nights just seem so long when you work from dusk till dawn, wait for that same song to send you off where you belong. I peel off my dirty jeans, bar soap so I can clean, cook a meal of rice and beans, and try to forget all that I've seen. Before the cycle starts again.
Oh, baby! Oh! Yeah, baby!
Wow, that's a monster!
Oh! Oh!
Date night!
Date night
2015.
in the fish house. And that right there,
Woo!
oh my goodness, that just absolutely hammered. That's that blade spoon.
Inhaled it.
Just absolutely inhaled. Well, I hope you've enjoyed those adventures that we've had this past month. And if you'd like to come on up and partake in any one of those adventures with myself or one of my great friends up here on Lake of the Woods, please check out lakeofthewoods.outdoorsman.com. And as always, it's the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman, Jean-Paul Tessier, signing out from the walleye capital of the world, baby, Lake of the Woods. saying happy fishing and God bless.
Goody, goody, good morning!
Oh, good morning, Annabelle.
Wasn't that birthday party of Susie's so fun this weekend?
Oh, that was super fun.
Those whoopie pies were awesome! I ate like 11 of them. Oh,
Annabelle, don't be such a pig.
well, I just can't help it around yummy, gooey goodies like that. That reminds me of my little old lady neighbor, Mrs. Johnson's cookies and bars and ice cream. Ooh, yum.
Does she bring you sweets?
No, I stop by over at her house all the time. She thinks I'm interesting.
Oh, I bet she does.
Yeah, she gives me all the sweets I can eat.
Well, she's probably trying to keep your mouth full.
Her place is so neat. She has like 23 cats, and she even let me name one of them.
Well, what did you name it?
Tiger.
Oh, that's original.
Well, some of them aren't so friendly. In fact, they're downright meanie cats. And sometimes I feel like I'm in a den of lions.
Yeah, right, Annabelle. Do you know the story of Daniel in the lion's den?
I heard about it in Sunday school. He was the guy thrown into a den of lions, and luckily, the lions ate already, so they didn't eat him for dinner.
Oh, Annabelle, luck had nothing to do with it. It was all God.
Well, I can't remember. Tell me the story then.
Well, see, Daniel was very faithful to God, praying all the time. The king grew to love Daniel very much. And the king's men did not like Daniel so much, so they tricked the king into making a law that the people should pray only to the king or be thrown into a den of lions.
That's so scary.
Well, Daniel continued to pray to God. So the king's men told the king.
Tattletales!
I know, right? This saddened the king very much. He couldn't eat or sleep. He was so sad.
I always have room for sweets.
Anyway, so the soldiers threw Daniel into the lion's den with their big mouth and big teeth and big roars.
Ah! Ow, that's scary.
But wait, something great happened. God sent an angel to take care of Daniel, and he wasn't afraid. The lions didn't make a noise, and they didn't open their mouths.
That is so cool.
And when the king saw that Daniel was still there in the morning, he knew that God took care of him and kept him safe. After that, the king prayed to God too.
That is such a great story. I'm so glad Daniel didn't get eaten.
I bet he was too.
Hey, you want to go meet my kitty over at Mrs. Johnson's house?
Annabelle, we gotta go so the kids can go to Sunday school, so they can learn great stories of the Bible like Daniel in the lion's den.
All right, all the more sweetie treaties for me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Meow.